Hello to everyone. Myself, Dr. Habibur Rahman, Assistant Professor of Business Administration, Islamic College Autonomous, Wanembadi. Guys, today I would like to give lecture on very important topic from our subject, that is strategic management, Unit 3, generic strategy, types of growth strategy. Let's see what is generic strategy. Meaning, the term generic was derived from gene. Gene means study about one's personal information or parts. Yes, guys, generic refers to gene, which has derived from the gene word, which means that studying about one's information, personal information, or personal parts. In business, generic strategy is a study about the personal parts of an organization, which includes the different products, portfolio, SBU, strategic business unit, different functional departments, and about different branches. Yes, guys. Here you are studying the gene of the organization, entire information, entire personal parts of the organization, right from portfolio to strategic business unit to functional departments of the organization. What are the functional departments of the organization? HR department, marketing department, finance department, department, advertising department, sales department, production department, and so on. So next, growth strategy. A growth strategy is one under which management plans to advance further and achieve growth of the enterprise in fields of manufacturing, marketing, financial resources, etc. Growth strategy. Name itself says that growth, development strategy from one position to higher position, from low position to higher position, from small company to big company, from medium scale company to large scale company. So growth means always development. So let's see what are the types of growth strategy. Very important question. Types of growth strategy. There are two types of growth strategy: internal or intensive strategy, external or integrative strategy. Internal strategy, external strategy. Under internal strategy, there are 4 points: horizontal growth, vertical growth, concentric growth, conglomerate growth. Under external, there are again 4 points: merger, joint venture, acquisition, amalgamation. Let's see internal growth strategy. Point number A is horizontal growth. A horizontal growth is one which takes place within the products manufactured by the organization. In short, it is an expansion of the production of the existing product or market. For example, if an organization manufacturing and selling detergent soap and powder, and it extends its sales of the same detergent soap and powder in another state, is called as horizontal growth. Yes, guys, horizontal growth means same level growth. Your company is producing washing powder or detergent powder or soap. You are not producing any extra product, but you are selling the same product in another state. That is called horizontal growth, same level growth. Profit may be higher, but level is same. Here you are producing one pen, for example, Reynolds pen. You are not producing any extra in it, but same pen you are selling in another state. Tamil Nadu, sir. Now I am going to sell my product in Karnataka also, sir. Every people are liking there also, sir. So you are shifting. You are selling in Tamil Nadu as well as in Karnataka. Your business expansion, that is called horizontal growth. Please think that, please remember this thing. This is not a product expansion. This is just a business expansion. That is called horizontal growth. Vertical growth. Vertical growth means manufacture of next stage products from existing product. For example, if the organization producing soft drinks of 1 liter bottle and the same organization focusing on 2 liters soft drinks bottle is called as vertical growth. Yes, guys. In horizontal growth, same product, different states. Vertical growth means same product but advancement in the product. If you are having a cool drink company, 1 liter juice you are producing, now you are producing 2 liter bottle of juice. Your product will expand. Developments is there. You may sell in your own state or another state, that is different point, but product development is there. That is called vertical growth. If you are producing 100 grams of soap, now we are producing 200 grams of soap. Product development is there, that is called vertical growth. You are doing BBA, now you are going to do MBA. So see, development is there, vertical. You are going higher level. That is called vertical growth. Point number C, concentric growth. Concentric growth means manufacturing a new product by utilizing the same machinery and technology which is used for the manufacturing of existing product. For example, an organization which packing and selling only tea powder may start the packing and selling of coffee by using the same machinery. Yes, guys, one machinery used for two, three products production is called as concentric growth. In simple, if you are producing tea powder with the same machinery, you are producing coffee also, there is a concentric growth. It is also growth because one machinery helping the production for two and three products. Point number four, conglomerate growth. Under conglomerate growth, the organization enters into the production of a new kind of product without any relations with the existing product. For example, an organization manufacturing detergent, soaps, and powders may enter into production of biscuits and chocolates, etc. Then this is called as conglomerate growth. Yes, guys, under conglomerate growth, an organization producing one product, now they are producing another product which does not have any relations for the two products. Detergent soap production company now started producing biscuit. So two different products with new machineries, new ideas, new technologies. So please guys remember internal growth strategy, 4 points: horizontal growth, vertical growth, concentric growth, conglomerate growth. Horizontal growth means same product, different states selling. Vertical growth means product expansion, product development. 1 liter juice, now company is producing 2 liter juice. Sales can be done in any states, no problem, but product development is there. Concentric growth means same machinery producing two, three products. Conglomerate growth means the same company which is producing one product now started producing another product, but two products are different in nature. Now, external or integrative growth. External growth. Point number A, merger. Merger may be defined as merging or joining of one company with another company. The bigger company in this transaction will be called as merger, and the small company is called as merged company. The name of the merged company will be removed and the name of the merger company will be used as a common name. Yes, guys, merger means two companies joins together for doing a business. The name of the big company will retain, the name of the small company will be collapsed. Merged, merging, joining. So whichever the big company, higher financial capacity, higher in position, they will keep their company name, they will show their identity, they will retain their company identity. Small company which joins with the big company may lose their identity. So merger means big company, merged means small company. So two companies joins. Why merger is important? Yes, two companies joins together, their strategy will be same, their ideas will be same, their techniques will be same. They may easily use different strategies to beat the competitors they enjoy in the market. Merger is the best method of expansion, best method of growth in the market. Point number B, joint venture. Joint venture may be defined as the combined activity of two different companies for completing a specific project without losing their identity. For example, if two companies, Hero and Honda, joins together to do a specific project, then it is called as Hero Honda Company. The advantage of joint venture is no company will lose their identity. After the completion of project, the two companies may continue or dissolve the project. Yes, guys, joint venture means two company joins together for doing a business for a particular period of time, contract basis, but the two company names also be same. It will be retained in the market. For example, Hero one company, Honda one company, two company joins together for doing a business for production of two wheelers, then the company name will be Hero Honda. So many example are there, guys. L and T is there, Maruti and Suzuki is there, So two company joins together, but no company will lose their identity name. But in merger, one company will lose their name. But in joint venture, no company lose their name. Next, acquisition. Acquisition may be defined as the outright purchase of another company by fixing a selling price. Acquisition may be defined as two. Acquisition may be classified as two types. That is friendly acquisition, hostile acquisition. Friendly acquisition, if the seller is willing to sell his company, then it is called as friendly acquisition. Hostile acquisition, if the owner of the company is not willing to sell his company and the buyer may approach the stock market and buys majority of shares from the shareholders, and automatically the buyer will become the owner of the company, it is called as hostile acquisition. Yes guys, acquisition means acquiring, purchasing one company. Okay, one company is there who will purchase another company. There are two methods: friendly, by asking and purchasing; hostile, by blackmailing. Or they will purchase lots of shares from the market, automatically they will become the owner of the company. In movies also you might have seen, villains will come and ask the property by force. Similar way, acquisition, hostile acquisition. Company is not willing to sell their shares, their company, but big company will come and purchase the company in the market by purchasing 51% of shares. That is called hostile acquisition. So fine. Next, amalgamation. In amalgamation also, two or three companies joins together for doing a business, but the difference between merger and amalgamation is, under amalgamation, all companies lose their identity and a new name is fixed for the amalgamation company. For example, if three companies, namely A, B, and C, joins together to do a common business and they keep the name of the company as Good Luck Limited Company. In merger, only one company will lose its name, but in amalgamation, all the company will lose their name. Yes, guys, amalgamation means two companies, three companies, four companies, five companies will join together and do a business with the new name. They don't keep the old name. New name will be there. So external growth strategy classified into four types. That is merger. Merger means two company joins together, do a business. One company will lose their name, another company will be having the name. Joint venture, two company joins together and do a business, but here no company will lose their name. The company name will be survive. Acquisition, one company will purchase another company by friendly manner or hostile manner. Amalgamation means two company, three company, four company, five company do a business, joins together, but all the company name will be loose. New name will be kept for the business. So thank you very much guys. Next thing we'll discuss in next class. Wish you all the best.